because after such a action, little will remain from the historical structure, and there is no sense to say that we are doing restoration, where everything will be changed except core of the wall.
We have a building near my house.
For example, yesterday I was close to Strand book shop, and few 3 or 2 streets south from the bookshop, I saw the skyscraper built on the site of the church. But from the church remained the tower and the main facade from the street. All the building was raised just to build a skyscraper. And I said, it is crazy. Because if you are not going to protect the house of a church, there is no sense to restore the facade with the stained glasses, with the doors leading to nowhere. Because doors are closed, they will never open, and it is crazy attempt.
We do that a lot here. You don't do that in Poland?
No, no, because or we do restoration of the building, or we replace the building for a new one. Because, you know, our heritage, it is not a matter of something which was created. Heritage is an idea which should be developing with time. What is heritage from me will be not heritage from my children and my grandchildren, because it is a remnants of the past. But when we start to stopping in artificial way development of some areas, some streets, we will not creating a real heritage. It will be artificial, done by pressure, political pressure, economical pressure, conservator officer pressure. If there is no need to continue with such a building, if there is no need to protect the building itself, there is no sense to protect its elevation. Replace it for a new, and in this moment you are creating a good heritage for your grandchildren.
So there, it seems that there's differences of attitude towards preservation in Poland and in America.
Yeah, for sure there are. There are some in the interpretation, in approach, for sure.
What are some of them?
Like what I said. And of course I not agree with everything which is accepted in Poland, because sometimes they are doing a restoration of historical buildings by force, because officer ordered to protect. There is no way, there is no money, there is no funding for such a project, but he is pressing owner to do conservation. There is no way. Because if the owner is not going to do restoration, he will not do. Well, he will be in constant. He will be in constant quarrel, and there should be a kind of social approach to help such a people to protect not their heritage, our heritage. Because if we agree as a society that this building is our heritage, we should do something to help protect our heritage, not the heritage of this man.
Right. Well, it may not be, even though the person owns the building, it may not be their heritage at all.
Yeah.
It may be totally foreign to...
if we agree, if you decide by the opinion of professional people that this building should be protected because it is worth of our activity and so on, it is not a problem for the private owner. You say, if you want, please do, but I'm not going to pay for it.
That is controversy that we do have here, and I'm thinking with the churches, we have the New York Landmarks Conservancy has a program to work with the churches to give, that funding is brought together and they dispense funding to the churches to help them to maintain their facades. The churches are not solely there in order to maintain the building. They're there for other reasons. The building is an expression from the past of their values, but even as with the annihilated with Zabudov, the religious perceptions changed, and therefore you had a building there, and people were using it differently.
There was no interest. Therefore, it is one of the problems we face with the protection of heritage.
Of what projects are you particularly proud?
Well,
and I don't mean that in pride as in one of the deadly sins, but that you really feel good about.
Projects depending on the character, for sure. Annihilated heritage project with the restoration of Zabludov synagogue was a great challenge, and happy that I was organizing this project. There is also Silver Gate of Kiev.
Oh yes.
It is also intriguing and yes.
Hold that up for the camera.
Yeah, and this is absolutely unusual project.
Show it to the camera.
And this project. Therefore, this is something special, not usual, and because of my personal involvement to organize this project, to help it happen, is value from my professional activity. Because for others, these projects will be not even to be recognized. For others, they will be not concentrating how to do it, what is needed, how to approach to the core of the idea. And those projects were absolutely fantastic because of great challenge.
You were the head of the project, or the person who organized on part of PPKZ. You organized.
Yes,
all
I was organized. I was not doing this Silver Gate, but the most important thing was just to say, yes, we can do.
Right.
How? We will think about it. But the most important was to start think how to do it.
Well, you had
do everything to achieve the result.
You had to know that you could do it. I mean, you had to know that you had the resources to be able to do it.
No, it was not like that. That I was 100%. I was said we can try, and if the other people tell me yes, we can,
okay,
we did it. If there will be situation, no, we will be not, and I will be alone. Of course, I will say also, sorry, I'm not enough to do this project, but with others, would support me, yes.
Video by Prilep PCLS. Google us.